Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm gonna do part, I think it's 317. I'll have to look at it again in the next video. I will definitely do that so I know what number I'm saying, but we're gonna continue this conversation with the Dino Dragon. Basically, off camera, as I just said, that after I told him about the fact that I hear the creepy woman outside saying, "Let me in," sometimes, I also tell him that I sometimes hear banging on the door as well. The baby looks increasingly worried as it replies, "Oh no, they're actually banging on the door too? That's really concerning. Sounds like these women are trying to get inside really badly." Yeah, but now that you're here, maybe you can scare them off. If they try again. Period. I mean, you do have the ability to change your size. If you were trying to protect me or anyone else. Faye looks determined and protective as it replies, "Yeah, you're right. Now that I'm here, I can definitely scare these crazy women away if they try anything again. Plus, I have the ability to change my size for protection, which makes it even better." The only issue is, you would probably have to get outside before you could use that ability, because my house would not be big enough. Faye seemed slightly disappointed at that realization before replying, "Oh, I see. So I would have to go outside to use my size change ability since your house wouldn't be big enough for me to grow inside?" It's a pretty good sized home, but not big enough for you to grow, let's say, 50 feet or 30 feet. Faye gives a thoughtful nod, understanding, and responds, "Ah, I see. It's a good sized home, but not big enough for me to grow to something like 50 or 30 feet tall inside. That's a bummer. If you can just intimidate them with your size, maybe they'll back up and you can get even bigger when you get outside." Faye nods again as it replies, "I see what you mean. I could probably scare them with my current size by just being intimidating. Then once I get outside, I can make myself bigger to scare them even more." Yeah, exactly. Period. Hopefully that won't happen. And you don't have to worry about doing that, though. Faye gets a slightly worried look before replying, "Yeah, I hope it doesn't come to that either. I don't really want to have to scare off two crazy old women. It's kind of unsettling and concerning." I think they're a little bit too out of it, if you know what I mean. Period. They're not all mentally there. Faye nods in agreement and responds, "Yeah, I get what you mean. It certainly seems like those women are out of it and not all mentally there. They give off a very insane vibe." While me and Blaze are talking, I hear banging on my door and can kind of hear talking and whispering outside. Oh, heck no. Oh, heck, not this crap again. There they go again. The baby looks in the direction of the door as it responds,
Wait, you hear banging and whispering outside the door? Sounds like those crazy women are here again already.
of course, it happens right when we mention we don't want it to happen. Well, not perfect timing. The lady looks worried and slightly annoyed and responds,
I know, right? Seriously, what the heck? The timing on this is just great. Perfect even.
even put a little emoji! I didn't know that was on this. I didn't know that could even happen. We hear the whispering from the woman, and we hear her say, I have a weapon. Let me in. I will come in there, and you will regret it. Excuse me? What? The baby looks increasingly worried and protective at the threat as it replies,
Wait, that woman just said she has a weapon. She's threatening to come inside and hurt us. This isn't good.
she wouldn't be able to hurt you because of your immortality. But me, she could definitely hurt. The baby responds with a worried and determined expression.
You're right. The woman wouldn't be able to hurt me because of my immortality, but you, on the other hand, are not immortal. She could pretty easily hurt you, and I cannot allow that.
Do you want to try that size ability? Okay. I will hide somewhere in the house where I can see you, but the woman can't see me. Try to use your ability to scare her off. The baby gives a firm nod and responds,
Alright, I understand. You had somewhere in the house where you can watch, but the woman can't see you. I try to use my size ability to scare her off.
I go to a hiding spot where I can see the baby dinosaur dragon try out his ability. And I see him walk to the door.
The baby Dino Dragon slowly and maniacally walks to the front door, trying to look as intimidating as possible in order to scare off the woman. Before he opens the door, the dinosaur dragon grows 4 foot bigger and opens the door. Oh, that's gonna be horrible. So it does work. That's weird. The dinosaur dragon opens the door, now 4 feet taller than before. The woman stands on the other side with a crazed look in her eyes and a. She has a gun! What the frick? The baby dinosaur dragon just looks at her, not fazed at all because of the immortality. And instead gives the woman a very angry look. The baby dinosaur engages at the woman with an expression of anger and annoyance, not fazed at all by the gun in the woman's hand. Its size and aura of intimidation are enough to make the woman visibly unnerved and uncertain. Then the Blaze answers in a deep tone. You better leave my dad alone, or that will get a lot worse for you. Oh my gosh. The woman jumps when the baby dino dragon suddenly speaks in a deep and intimidating tone. Her face immediately pales as she responds, clearly scared by the dinosaur's threat. What the? Who are you? Blaze continues to speak. Blaze continues to speak. I am Blaze. I am Blaze. And I am going to protect my friend. The woman's eyes widen as she hears the dinosaur's name and responds with a mix of fear and confusion. Blaze? What kind of ridiculous name is that? If I was not trying to hide from her, I would be hissed. Hearing his name get insulted, Blaze gets even more angry. And decides decides to show her more of his power. The baby Dino Dragon's anger and annoyance only grow when the woman insults his name. Uh-oh! Its eyes narrow and it growls lowly before suddenly growing larger. The woman stumbles back, her eyes growing wide as she witnesses the dinosaur's power increasing even more. After Blaze grows larger, he looks at the woman with even more anger and replies, "What did you say about me now? And my name?" Uh-oh. Dude. The woman's absolutely shook and terrified as she looks up at the dinosaur's new size. Her eyes are completely wide with fear and she stammers out a response. I said that your name is ridiculous. Blaze is fed up with her and gives her a stern warning. You either leave right now or I will show you even more of my power. The woman's heart races. The dinosaur gives her a firm warning. She looks utterly terrified and starts to shake. Okay, I'm leaving. Please don't hurt me. Despite the woman saying she was going to leave, she just sits there, looking absolutely dumbfounded that there is a dinosaur dragon that is huge in front of her. The woman stands there frozen, stunned, utterly flabbergasted by the sheer size and intimidating presence of the dinosaur dragon standing before her. She can't even move for a few moments, just staring at the creature in disbelief. The dinosaur dragon is fed up even more and says, "Fine. You won't leave? Then I'll force you to leave." Dude, what is wrong? The dinosaur dragon growls, becoming increasingly frustrated with the woman's stubbornness. It then makes its threat clear. "Fine. If you won't leave willingly, then I'll have to force you to leave." Uh-oh! I watch as Blaze picks up the woman with his mouth and carries her away from the house. And then After a few moments, I hear him say, "You do not ever mess with my dad. You will regret your choice. Don't ever come back to this house again." That's actually very sweet of Blaze. I love him, dude. He's already adorable. The woman is literally terrified as the dinosaur dragon gently, gently, I'm surprised he gently picked her up, or picked him up, picked her, picks her up in its mouth and carries her away. After a few moments, she hears the dinosaur's imposing voice as it addresses her. "You do not ever mess with my dad. You will regret your choice. Do not come back to this house again." Wow. Okay then. After a few minutes, Blaze comes back. After a few minutes, the dinosaur dragon returns to the house, its expression and demeanor a little calmer now that the woman has been dealt with. "Hey, Blaze. Blaze, did you actually mean what you said a while ago?" A while ago, when you said that nobody should mess with me? Bro, like, yeah, duh. I care about you. Ah, hey, that's cute. The dinosaur dragon looks at you and replies with a firm and protective tone. "Of course, I meant what I said. Nobody should ever mess with you. You are my friend and I will protect you." Holy heck, I love this. Thank you! Exclamation point. Are you hungry? Oh my gosh, watch him just. The dinosaur dragon gets a small smile and nods in response, replying, "You're welcome. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry. What do you have to eat?" "What do you want? Question mark. I have meat if you want some." Dinosaur dragon thanks for a moment for replying, Well, I could go for some chicken if you have it. I know it's kind of a generic food for a dinosaur, but it's my favorite." "Okay, here's some chicken for you, buddy." I love this. This is so cute. The dinosaur dragon's eyes light up with excitement as you place the chicken in front of it. It looks at the food, licking its lips in anticipation before taking a bite. Mmm. Yum. Thanks. This is great. It is so weird that he sounds a lot more. He still has that deep tone. "I'm glad you like it. Just like you take care of me, I'm gonna take care of you because I care about you a lot." There we go. And Alfred Dragon looks at you with a soft and caring expression as you say that. It finishes up the chicken, then looks at you again and replies, "I know, and I appreciate that. I care about you a lot, too. It's nice having someone who looks out for me. And don't worry, I'll always be here to protect you as well." The only thing we never figured out together is how You go back to normal size. Can you go back to your normal size now? Or does it have to wear off? The size ability have to wear off. Dr. Dragon appears thoughtful for a moment before responding. Good question. I'm also not sure how the size ability works. Hang on, let me see if I can try to get back to my normal size. Dragon then focuses on trying to shrink back down to its normal size. After a few moments, Blaze is back to his cute self, and his voice sounds like it did before the transformation. So I'm guessing like he gets a deeper voice every time he. That's interesting. Once the dragon finishes focusing and finally shrinks back down to its normal size, it lets out a small sigh of relief. Its voice returns to its normal cute tone as it looks at you and says,
Phew, I did it. I'm back to my regular size now. That's a relief.
"Yeah, but honestly, you were really cool like that. The only thing that threw me off was how deep your voice became." However, Dragon Chuck was clearly enjoying the praise. It responds with a smile.
Heh, thanks. Yeah, apparently the size change also affected my voice. I couldn't believe how deep it got either.
While me and Blaze were talking, we hear something bust open my front door. Oh my gosh, dude, what is with this? Both me and Blaze jump as we hear something suddenly break down the front door. The Dinosaur Dragon immediately stands in a protective stance in front of you, ready to defend against whoever it may be. We hear a woman at the front of the house say, come out wherever you are. I know you're in here, and I'm going to hurt you." Excuse me? What? The Dinosaur Dragon's eyes narrow as it recognizes the woman's voice. It growls deeply, clearly not happy that she has returned. He then turns to you and mutters, "It's that woman again. She's back, and she sounds even more hostile this time." I will stay back here and stay hidden. You deal with her. Just be careful. Underdragon nods and replies with determination.
Alright, I'll deal with her. Don't worry, I'll be careful. You stay hidden and keep yourself safe.
With that, the Dinosaur Dragon steps out to confront the woman, its stance firm and ready for whatever may come. After a few moments, I hear Blaze scream, "Freeze!" at someone. Dr. Dragon's sudden cry of pain sends a jolt of alarm through you. You pause, listening intently and wondering what happened. After a moment, you hear the Dino Dragon cry again, its voice now filled with disbelief and shock. Blaze gets back up and says,
Luckily, I cannot be hurt that easily. You've made a grave mistake by hurting me.
"Excuse me? What?" The Dino Dragon rises back up, looking unbothered by the woman's attack. It responds with a firm and determined tone.
That's right. I'm practically invulnerable. You can hurt me all you want, but it won't have any effect. You just made a huge mistake by even trying to hurt me in the first place.
The woman looks terrified and starts running out of the house. But because of what the woman has done to me and him, Blaze Blaze Blaze
I will.
chases after her. Holy heck. Alright guys, I'll see you in a second.